A very good day to our cyber lecturer, Madam Siti Sharmila. Today, with my team members, we would like to present our problem-based task 1. So now, let us start our presentation. Before we continue with the presentation, I would like to introduce myself and my team members. My name is PAULRAJ, unlike THAVARAJ, and my matrix number is 01 DDT21F1152, and my team members are PRIYASINE, SATISH, KUMAR, and KRISHAAN.
Thank you, Peter. Hi, madam. I'm Satish, and now I'm going to explain the question part for problem-based task 1. The post-DG cert was incorporated in February 1998 to pursue its objective as the Premier License Certification Authority (CA) in Malaysia. As the certification authority, post-DG cert is responsible for the creation of digital identities using digital certificates.
Thank you, Satish. So the question basically explains about the post-DG cert usage, and the first Roman asks us to sketch the flow of this usage of post-DG cert technology using any online drawing tools or handwriting to do the sketch. For our group, we have done this flow using online drawing tools. So now let us see the flow of our group in the next slide. So this is what we have made for the flow of the usage of post-DG cert technology. The first step is to certificate request initiation, which is the user logs into the post-DG cert website and initiates a certificate request to their post system, which they select the type of certificate they need, such as SSL or TLS, which is code signing or document signing. Then the step will be continued to the certificate information submission, which is the user have to provide their required information to the certificate, such as common name and the domain of the server for which the certificate will be used, and the organization name and other relevant all details. And they may also be asked to provide the proof of domain ownership of an organizational information. Then the third step, which is continued to the certificate review and approval, which is a certificate request is sent to the post-DG cert for review and approval. Then the post-DG cert team will review the request and contact the user if any additional information is needed or required. Once the request is approved, the user will receive an email notification with instructions for downloading and installing the certificate. So the fourth step will be continued by my teammate, that is Satish. Thank you.
Okay, from now I'm going to explain the rest of the flow. First is certificate download. The user logs into the post-DG cert website and navigates to the certificates tab on the dashboard. They select the certificate they wish to download and choose the appropriate file format, for example PM, PFX for their post system. They then download the certificate file and save it to a secure location on their post system or a network else. And the second flow, which is certificate installation, the user follows the instruction provided by the post system provider or IT team to install certificate into their post system certificate store. This typically involves importing the certificate file into the Microsoft Management Console, MMC, or Keychain Access on macOS. Okay, now the certificate usage flow, where once the certificate is installed, the user can use it to secure their post system and protect their customer sensitive data. For example, an SSL or else TLS certificate will be enable secure connections between the post system and the customer's web browser. The code signing certificate will allow the user to sign their software code and verify its authenticity. A document signing certificate will enable the user to sign and encrypt electronic documents for secure transmission. And now for the last flow, which is certificate renewal. The user should monitor the expiration date of their certificate and renew it as needed to maintain the secure operations. They can do this by submitting a new certificate and request to post-DG cert and following the same process outlined above as I told previously. And that's all from me, madam. Thank you very much.
Hello and good day. So before I'm starting present, I would like to introduce myself. I'm PRIYASINE MUNEESVARAN, metric card number 01DDT21F2034. So today I'm going to present question 2, which is construct procedure step-by-step instruction for post-DigiCert user. So the first step is we have to go to the post-DigiCert website through the website link given. Secondly, we have to click on the login button in the top right corner of the page. And we have to enter our own username and password in the appropriate field and click on the login button. If we don't have an account, then we have to click on sign up button. Then they will suggest us to fill out the required fields in the registration form, including our name, email address, and company information. After that, we have to verify our email address by clicking on the verification link that they send to our email address. So once we log in successfully, we will be taken to the main dashboard. From there, you can access all the features and tools available to post-DigiCert user. So that's all from me. Next, KRISHAAN will continue the slide. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Priya, for the explanation of this certificate registration system. So my name is KRISHAAN and my matrix number is 01DDT21F2082. So as you can see just now, Priya has presented the previous step about this certificate registration. So now I'm going to continue the rest of the steps. So starting with my step is step 5. To start a new certificate request, click on the new certificate request button on the dashboard. So here you can see this new certificate request icon is on your left hand side. There you can see a dashboard option. Just click it and you can see the new certificate request is pop up. So all you have to do is just click on the button and continue the next step. So as you can see, once you click the new certificate request button, here you can see on your screen request new certificate is pop up. So the next step will be step 6. Select the type of certificate you wish to request from the list of available options. Here you can see there are plenty of options displayed on the screen, and we typically depend on the specific requirement of your post system and business needs. That means it's depend on yourself what kind of document you wanted to use for your own business. So they will provide a various type of options over here, so you just have to click which one is suitable for you. Examples of certificate types may include SSL and TLS, code signing or document signing, and etc. So once you have done the step 6, let's go to the step 7. Fill out the required information for the certificate, including the common name, which is known as CN of the domain of server for which the certificate will be used, organization name, and the other relevant details. So here there's an important point you have to notice is you may also be asked to provide proof of domain ownership or organization information. So this process is literally for determine the security system and prevent the details but leak out for the third parties and etc. So just now you can see my previous slide, I slightly go through about the requirement fields and all the things you have to fill out before submitting this request. So once you have completed the required fields, click submit to send your certificate request to post-DigiCert for review. So the following step will be the post-DigiCert team will review your request and contact you if any additional information is required. Once your request has been approved, you will be receiving an email notification with instructions for downloading and installing your certificate. So once they have done their part, so the next will be you have to download your certificate by logging into the post-DigiCert website and navigate the certificate tab on the dashboard to see whether your certificate is approved by the team, and it also helps you to download the certificate as well. So the next step will be click on the certificate you wish to download, then select the appropriate file format, for example PME, PFX or PDF, and click download button. So the final step will be save the certificate file to a secure location on your post system or network. Here you can see we almost reach a final step to complete your certificate request. So the next step will be to install your certificate. Follow the instruction provided by your post system provider or IT team. This will typically involve importing the certificate file into your post system certificate store, such as Microsoft Management Console, which is known as MMC, or Keychain Access on Mac OS. So the final step will be, once you install, you can begin using a post-digital certificate to secure your post system and protect your customer sensitive data. So here's my additional point for you is, be sure to monitor the expiration date of your certificate and renew it as needed to maintain secure operation as well. So that's all from me. So here you can see a complete step by how you can request digital certificate as well. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So that's all for our problem-based task presentation. Thank you.